Welcome to this episode of Glass with a Class. I'm glad you joined us today as we look at another beautiful depression glass pattern. This time it's Windsor. I have the creamer and sugar, but the sugar is another example for one of those that I'm searching out the lid. I'll find it though, I bet. This is Windsor. Its nickname is Windsor Diamond, and it was made by the Jeanette Glass Company between the years of 1936 and 1946. You can see why its nickname is Windsor Diamond. It has very pronounced diamond shapes all over. This is in pink, but they also made Windsor in green, crystal, some delphite, amberina red, and ice blue. Here it is in Jean Florence's Collector's Encyclopedia of Depression Glass, the 16th edition from 2004. He only pictures the pink on this page and the green on the next page. Usually when I collect a pattern, I only collect it in one color, but that's just me. I have online friends who collect differently. Some of them like to collect every color of a pattern. I think they have more room than I do. Don't you just love this pattern? I do. Moving on now into our class portion of Glass with a Class, we're again only looking at one word. Remember several episodes ago when we talked about contractions? A contraction is one word made up of two or more words with an apostrophe replacing omitted letters. For instance, do not turns into don't if you omit the O in not and replace it with an apostrophe. I have becomes I've if you replace the HA in have with an apostrophe. As you know, there are plenty of legitimate words in the English language that are contractions. If we started a list of them, it would be a long one. Well, here's one that belongs to the South, but lately I've heard it used by folks in other parts of the country. I'm not sure why they're picking up on it, but I appreciate the validation. The word is Yall. Now, some folks would say it's not a legitimate word, much less a legitimate contraction. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is. Yall is a contraction of you all. Omit the OU and replace it with an apostrophe, and you have y'all. Now, here's something, though, that sort of makes me go, humph. Some people, Southerners too, mind you, mess this contraction up royally. They make it y'all instead of y'all. Instead of replacing the OU with an apostrophe, they omit the OU and put the apostrophe in the middle of all, thereby splitting up the word all. If you want to use y'all properly, you might want to understand that it's a contraction for you all. Y'all. Did y'all get that? Well, anybody can be silly about anything, can't they? Now, I guess you can figure out by now that the word y'all is not in the Bible, so you'll not get a verse with it this week. But here's one that folks who like to make funnies from the pulpit use to try to say that the Apostle Paul was from the South. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 18. I thank God I speak in tongues more than you all. People just wish there were an apostrophe there, don't they? Just for fun, you might like to go back to the beginning of this class portion and count how many times I used a contraction. I love a good contraction. Well, we're done for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and will join us next time when we look at another pretty depression glass pattern. I hope you'll subscribe so you'll know when another episode is posted. We try to post one every 2 weeks. God bless you and yours. Bye-bye.